Well, hello everyone, Commander Plater here, and welcome to today's live stream. No, it's okay, buddy. What's the matter? As you can see, I've got a little guest with me today. We have the beautifully, adorably cute Alfred the Kitten. He's the latest addition to our family, and he arrived on Saturday. Well, arrived with us on Saturday, should I say. He is all over the shop. Oh no, and also I've messed up something with the settings on YouTube again, where it's stuck and it's on super high latency. Hey buddy. Hopefully, I'm hoping everyone can see. I tell you what, we've got a scene especially for this. Little baby Alfred. Yeah. And saying hello to everybody. Do you reckon? So yeah, he's also an adorable little black cat. He's fluffy. He's our best friend, and he goes absolutely mental all the time. All the time, don't you? Well, he says he's camera shy. It'd help because the light's over on this side, so it'd help if he was on the other side. But I can't choose which side he climbs up. Can I? Oh, Alfred, what have you done? Come over this side. Go on. He's moving. He's moving. He's going to do it. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it is like you. There we go. Look. You in my hood? Yeah, there he is, being the cutest little floof there ever is. Yeah. I don't know why you're squeaking. No, I don't know why you're so pathetic either. You're just showing me up in front of everyone. But yeah, we're taking a look at Satisfactory today. We're going to be jumping into the fluids update, as it were. And the idea is, what if I lean this way? Does that help? Yeah, okay. And then we're going to have a look at the kind of like what's going on in it, the update, all that kind of jazz. Because I've not really done much with it. But if anyone wants to see Alfred proper close up, here he is. He is so cute. Painfully cute. It hurts how cute you are, buddy. So, he's probably going to fall asleep on my chest during the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck him in into my hoodie. And he should be comfortable there for a bit. And then we'll get on with the rest of the stream. I don't know how he feels about headphones yet. Stop chewing my zip. And obviously I will carry on as we go, and we will play, and he will no doubt give me some grief. Because that's what Kitten's doing. How do you feel about headphones, mate? He's good? Am I allowed to wear these and not be attacked? Yeah? Right, I'm not leaning far enough back for him, so this is going to be a fun time. Right, let's change over to the usual scene. So I go away, and then this little kitten sat there. He will no doubt come in and have a poke around and say hello to everyone. So this is my Mega Factory playthrough that I've been doing. It's basically, the concept is 12 trains worth of stuff gets brought to a single location, and then we build up. That's the idea behind it. So we just build upwards, and where we've built Kitten. Yeah, probably should have left you on my shoulder, shouldn't I? Okay. Well. Okay. So we're gonna have a little look. This is my, I don't know what floor this is. This is the Caterium floor, or what should be the Caterium floor. Joseph, it's a he. Alfred's a he. He's a little, he's 8 weeks old, or 8.5 weeks old. He's just a little fluffy thing. He's black. He does have some tabby kind of stripes on him. Why isn't this... Where's all the Caterium? Ah, yeah, now I remember. So, what's an interesting thing is, so everything comes across the map. Small problem is Caterium takes a long time to come in. So if we have a look at the map, you can see all the trains moving around. And the next Caterium train is here. So I probably need 4 Caterium trains, truth be told. Because we've got another Caterium train down there. That should be... Well, that could be the Bauxite train. I need to make sure I've named them all, really. So, it's... yeah, it doesn't... The Caterium gets blitzed through really, really quickly. So it's 12 belts worth of everything that comes in. Oh dear. Yeah, Hunter, speaking of cats, the cat is still being a pain. So obviously, I do have to mention that we showed Battle Clive at the start. Clive will always be my first baby, but that doesn't mean I can't have others. I still miss him dearly. But we got to, both my wife and I got to the point where we decided that we needed something to keep us going. Well, at least I did. Something to get him up in the mornings, because I wasn't getting up in the mornings at all. But having a bit of routine, something to look after, definitely good. Is this one called... Let's make sure this one's got a name here. Caterium Train 3. So, this one here, we probably shouldn't stand on the top of the trains because we get killed, I think. But yeah, we've got a lot. Yes, mate? Yeah, so 12 lots. You see, it all gets unloaded. And then from here... it'll be emptied, and as it gets emptied, these 12 conveyor belts that look like they're going in the wrong direction, but they're not. So they are going in the right direction, I hope. There we go. So all the Caterium flows out, and apparently it's going so fast that it looks like it's going in the wrong direction. That's pretty special. So we'll go up to the Caterium floor. Now let's check where the next train coming in for Caterium is. It could be this one. If it is, it's a little bit too soon. So I might have to slow it down for a bit. But yeah, we'll head over to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Alfred's now going to fall asleep on my chest, because that's what he's been doing each night. That's what he's done so far. It's been 2 nights, so it's not like it's loads. We'll head on up. I can see Caterium pouring in to the Caterium floor. And at the moment, all the Caterium is just basically going into sinks at the end. Awesome sinks. Now, I will mention... Oh, what's that me? Am I talking too much? Are you telling me off? We'll mention that I'm using the unlimited power and unlimited build materials cheats just so that I can get everything put in. But yeah, each one of these smelters is running at 16.2 parts per minute. It takes a little bit of time for it to fill up and back up because of because I'm using the overflow method. Now, I am thinking of reducing the size of it because I didn't take into consideration the whole the train. When the trains come in, they stop pushing everything through from the train station, so we've got to think about that. Now, over here, we're going to have 48 times 3 constructors all making wire, and they're making quick wire. The reason why it has to be 12, they're in banks of 12, is because 12 times 60 is 720, and that's the wait, that's not the maximum for the conveyor belts. It's the nicest way of evening out the number of conveyor belts to give us a nice round number. But yeah, so each one of those banks will feed into one of these. I've done a quick bit of half math into working out how many Caterium bars come out of each one of these in a minute, and it works out that it's about roughly I think like 200. So it's based around, no it's not, it's higher than that, about 300. So yeah, it's all kind of based around that, or that's the idea anyway. So I'm hoping it all makes sense. And yeah, I did choose some Satisfactory today as opposed to Elite, because when you've got a kitten trying to sleep on you, it's a little bit easier. So Techno Cheesecake, you're saying that your cat loves to come and kick you out of bed. Mate, this guy is so small that he couldn't, but he does go absolutely nuts in the morning. But yeah, we were super worried when we got well, I was all night until this morning, because he hadn't pooped, and we'd had him for like over 24 hours. I'm like, pretty sure kittens are supposed to poop all the time, but he hadn't. So yeah, right. Well, I think what we're going to do is at least hook up one of these Caterium with a quick wire processing units. I've said processing unit. I don't know if I'm going to keep that word, but yeah, it has to make 4 different outputs. So that's the interesting thing. So yeah, it's kind of a, well, but normally in my mind the best way to do it would have it coming off the side, I think, because you don't need these mergers on the end. They were for placement and spacings. So move that. But yeah, the concept of the Mega Factory is currently pretty basic. Until it starts to work and do Mega Factory type things, it is just more of a it's a factory. What's mega about it? Make factories great again. Mega Factory? No, I won't do that. Michael, I'm playing Satisfactory, and the autosaves are pretty brutal. Yeah, and I have no idea where all this Caterium wire is going to go at this point. It's going to get off this floor. That is for certain. That is the only kind of provision I have made so far, is that it's going to get off this floor. Do I need an adult to make sure I don't mess things up? Hunter, is that you asking to come and get involved? That's what it sounds like. Because if so, probably
hello there.
Might be an idea. King J87, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Satisfactory is my usual stream game, just so you know. I normally play Elite Dangerous more than anything else, but I do always have a kitten. I guess I do now. When he decides where his best place to sleep is, we might do Kitten Cam. Is it kind of like Astroneer? No. It's kind of like Factorio, I guess, but 3-dimensional. That's the best way of probably describing it, I would say. From what I understand and what I've seen from other people. I've never played Factorio. But it's made by Coffee Stain Studios, the same people that made Goat Simulator, if that's any help. So you know what kind of game studio we're dealing with here. But they do have some of the best community managers around. I always say this. And I've never spoken to them either, so they might actually be awful. Okay, so that's 3. Wait, and that's 4. This is going to be totally the wrong place to do it. I've definitely done this wrong already, so I think we're at that stage where I might have made a mistake. Yeah, Hunter. I think I will. Astrox. I've never heard of that, but I have heard Space Engineers. Yeah, go for it, Hunter. I'll quickly change my Discord settings and I'll jump in. Okay, buddy. Oh. Yeah, it's like if anyone's joining, then you don't. No, I don't know what to tell you, mate. There you go. I've got a kitten, and he's sat on my chest, and we're streaming, and he's involved somehow by being present. But he is new. I think he's new. He's young, little baby. Input device, blue snowball. Done. Hello.
Hello. You alright?
Yep, how you doing?
Yeah, just trying to join you, but I'm not getting anything, so I'm going to need an invite if you would be so kind.
No worries. So, we'll invite Hunter into the game. So, basically, so he can help me. Or listen to my madcap ideas, because I always do this. I'm like, let's do this. This will be absolutely fantastic. This sounds like a great idea. And then I start doing it, and it's like, this is a mistake.
This is a PG stream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we don't want to hear my opinions whenever you
Oh my goodness.
bring them up.
Yeah. This is madness. It is something, that's for sure. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bung in. I'm going to think ahead a little bit, and I'm going to put in an industrial storage unit in front of the input for the wire, so that when it joins in, if there's a delay, if it gets backed up or anything like that, it'll stock up, so that when it does start going again, there won't be any delays or anything like that. Because I've kind of made that mistake. I didn't do that very well anywhere else, so mistakes were made, is what I'm saying.
I've not received no invite off you yet.
Oh, I definitely have. Invites. Invite players. Invite Hunter. Invite sent.
No, I'm not receiving anything.
I don't know if that's because you've requested to try and join, or you've tried to join already. Could be that.
Could be. Let me just exit the game.
See, now I've never tried Subnautica in VR, Michael, and I don't know if I would like it in VR. I mean, to be honest, I've never replayed it. Subnautica. That's my gaming confession, if ever there was one.
Right, I'm back in.
Okay.
This works now.
Invites, invite players, invite PG, so I don't swear anything. No, it's PG-13 is my normal insistence, Michael. So, what if I do swear? It might be like once throughout the course of 2 hours. So think movies. Think what PG-13 type movies you might have seen. That's like 12 rated, I guess, in the UK. Because I try and keep it, because I don't need to swear to get my point across a lot of the time, unless I'm saying how angry I am about something, in which case I have to swear. Still nothing?
No, nothing. Nothing's flagged up.
I'm definitely inviting you, because people can see on stream, so it's not like I'm lying.
Yeah.
Like, are you getting the invite? Oh no, it must be lost in the post. Not doing that. Okay. Right. Let me save and then let me exit. Because it could be something like that. I'm going to exit the main menu. Yeah, I did pick up Subnautica on the Epic Store. Speaking of which, this week, on Thursday, Elite Dangerous is free on the Epic Store. We're trying to work out how to, if we're able to create. Interesting. So if you've used the same email address for any of your Elite Dangerous accounts that you've used for the Epic Store, you will not be able to create an account with your existing Epic Store account. Chickers, yeah, everything includes Horizons now. Alright, sending you another invite, Hunter.
Oh, there it is.
Nice. We'd be like, come on in, the grind is lovely. See, Michael, we do sensor violence. There is sensor violence, of course there is.
This is where I get the Matrix effect where everything just sort of rushes by me.
Whoa.
We need iron. Lots of iron.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. A third commander maybe, and if only for the extra pip. All the pips. So yeah, apparently that's on the Frontier forum. So my usual viewers, you know, Elite is our life. It is what we love. Yeah, basically, Hunter, we need to do another 2 of these setups.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hello. Right.
So it's 4 rows of 12 constructors.
Oh dear.
With splitters and mergers, front and back.
So how many? You wanted another 2 of these? You said.
Yeah. So it's another 48. So it would need to be again with the splitters starting there, and then the constructors, just for lining up sake, because I do have a system, is the front of the constructor will line up with the front of. If you know, I'll put the first one in.
Okay.
That would be easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, and the first one goes there. So it's a shorter gap between the back than is the front. So this is one of these things that happens in a game where there's no particular storyline, but you're like, huh, I wonder what happens if. And then you're away. It's like, can I do this? I wonder if this is plausible. And as I'm going through, I'm slowly learning that no.
Well, more of a case of yes, but should you really?
Oh, it's yes, but this is utter madness and insanity. Because doing the trains was really good fun. I got to have a really good explore around the map, find all the places that you possibly want to go to, and it was brilliant. And then. So yeah, what I've already worked out is that I'm not going to want to have those belts. I'm going to want the belts that I've put in so far are going to need to be the ones that are going to be furthest out over on the edge over there, so that, I mean, I could stack them up, but stacking belts is a bit of a pain. So I'm going to remove this, because this doesn't need to be here. So yeah, I guess basically, if you want a new free copy of Elite Dangerous, you just need to create a new Epic account. Just for that. And then you know, then you've got your free account and you can go and do whatever with. Now, what is going to be super duper confusing for me is for belt work. Because yeah, there'll need to be another splitter here. I think I've got enough space for this at the end. I haven't checked. Like, I haven't actually
Hopefully.
looked. So I don't have a clue. Gotta stop for a little bit of petting the kitten. Hey, buddy. Come here. Odyssey is going to be a paid upgrade, chickers. But from what I've seen so far, I think it's going to be well worth it. Bearing in mind we're going to suddenly have probably about 1 million planets that we can walk around on. I'm thinking that's going to be pretty good. I don't mind paying. I definitely don't mind paying for Elite at this point.
That PC game, one with the article in it. I was having a quick read of that last night at work.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting. It looks pretty good.
I must admit, as an Elite Dangerous YouTuber and live streamer, I haven't read it because it's I kind of. My problem is that I'd rather not have printed media if I can avoid it, because it's just going to go to waste. And I'm going to pretend it's because I'm environmentally conscious, but it's also because I am, and also it'd be a real pain in the backside to have to try and get rid of it. Like, it's oh look, now recycling it is going to be the right thing to do. Alright, are these belts going backwards for you? Or do some of them look like they're going in the wrong direction?
What ones are you looking at? Because the output ones from these constructors are fine. That looks like it's going the right way.
Like this one here.
That looks like it's heading in the right direction. Yeah, it's going the right way.
So, Folkotek's asking for more Kitten. Alright. He is a bit sleepy. So we'll do a full-on me with a Kitten view, shall we? I created a scene especially for this. Oh, come on, fella. There he is. He's barely awake, bless him. Look towards the camera, fella. People want to see you. Yeah, I know, you're just super tired, aren't you? Because you've been running around going crazy. Oh, okay.
Just to let you know, I haven't configured any of these constructors yet.
Oh, okay. Well, they're all just doing Katir and Quickwire, so it's fine. But no, Mark, we're playing Satisfactory today as opposed to Elite Dangerous, which I really should have changed. Yeah, I definitely did. Did I? Oh no. Now suddenly I'm like, did I? Gordon, you're saying just watch the latest Goid vid, great tactic. Yeah, the shards and just absolutely spamming it's a good fun one. No finesse. It's the case of having all the tools and none of the none of the skills. Avish, thank you very much for the follow. See, Hunter's doing most of the work right now. That's awful. That's It makes me a good supervisor, is what that means. I trust my workforce. That's all it means. I am good at delegating. Alex, yeah, I do. I've got a new little guy called Alfred. We got him on Saturday. To be honest, right, this is what happened. 12:30 the afternoon on Saturday. Didn't know I was getting a kitten. By 2:30, I was on my way to go and get him. So that's kind of what happened. That was went on the internet and I was like, I need this kitten in my life. And then it happened. Huge surprise.
So, where did the name Alfred come from?
Well, if everyone remembers Clive, he had that kind of old man type name, and I wanted to keep that trend going. Sounds like Alfred.
Geriatrics.
Geriatric, yeah, that's the one. I thought it'd be kind of like funny, I guess. In my head, it's absolutely hilarious. I don't know if people agree, but I think it is honestly hilarious to have cats named after little old men, especially when you're shouting at them, because they're always going to do something wrong, aren't they? So you can be like, Alfred, stop that right now, and people think that we're abusing this old man that we live with, but it's actually just our cat that we're trying to tell off because he's doing something naughty. So. But yeah, he's bonded with us really quickly, which is awesome.
Right. So what's this row doing? Is this also doing quick wire?
Everything we're making is doing quick wire. Because this is going to use all of the Caterium. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, what's wrong? Okay. Just okay, sorry. But yeah, the whole thing's doing Caterium. So it's, what was that? 192 constructors making Caterium wire, quick wire. Yeah, he's rapidly become best friends with us, which is wicked. Although we used to use crystal cat litter, like the silica crystal stuff for Clive, and we put some of that out for him, and he started trying to eat it because he's an idiot. So Alfred's like, "Oh yeah, this is great." He starts chewing on it, and you can hear it fizzing in his mouth. So Galaric, there were 5 kittens in the litter. So we had three brothers and 1 sister. And he is 8 weeks and 5 days. What can I do to make this more comfortable for you, Alfred? Not much. Yeah, he's got some faint markings on him that looks like he would have been a tabby if like one single gene was different. He's got some very dark brown swells on him. But yeah, so all of this hunter is going to be making quick wire. Now, where it goes and what happens with it, I haven't even got that far yet.
How many constructors?
192
in total.
Hmm.
Christ, it's a lot.
Which is 48 times 4. That's math. What I do have, Galarac, is we've got a ticking clock. We have my chest, and that's basically just where he lies at night until I can't take it anymore and I have to move. He's just started eating. He's moved on to solid food, Revco. So he's doing alright. He is doing okay, buddy. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest, with this. I was like, I know, I'll have a move it down slightly so people can see him. He is like the hot water bottle. And I don't mind having a cat sleep on my chest at night. Gordon, this is called Satisfactory. You put construction in the wrong place. I've got to tell you off, Hunter.
Have I?
Yeah. You put an extra one in at the start. I'm like, oh, I can't have this. So much for trusting my workforce. I've deleted it. It's fine. Yeah, Satisfactory. It's available on Steam and on Epic. It is a factory building game. Currently there isn't any storyline, but it's still in early access. But they're constantly making adjustments to it and improving what you can make. So the idea is you start off with like a basic ore, you turn that into bars, you turn that into rods, so you turn it into plates, and then those, you go and use your rods, screws and plates to make something bigger, to make a frame, and then you take that and then you turn it into this, and you just go on and on and on. And it gets really complicated because you get more and more ingredients. So then you move on to steel, then you have caterium, then you have to move on to aluminium, and sometimes there's some fluids involved, so you have to worry about water and getting water, and you have to worry about the head pressure, which is fluid physics, which is all kinds of fun. So yeah, it's a good mental workout as far as games go, is what I'll say. Yeah, it does take the crafting similar to No Man's Sky and turn it up to 11. Maybe higher than that. But you get mergers, you get splitters, you get smart splitters, which I still never used.
They're good for managing overflow. If you've got a lot of things being produced but not being used quick enough and it backs everything up, good for them.
Yeah, I would like to have a lot of underflow. That's not a thing, but it could be a thing. Put the power poles in, prepare for the power poles. Yeah, math. Lots of math. That sounds about right. For me to make an Excel spreadsheet with multiple Excel spreadsheets with extra things in formula, I don't really like doing that. I'm fully capable of working Excel. I used to do a lot of reporting in my job. I'm like, oh man, God, Shah. Yeah, I am a madman. I'm luring people in with a cute fluffiness, goodness, and it is working. He's also a death machine, which is fun. A literal death machine. Right, so that's 2. That's 1 put in, isn't it? One of the 2 that we need to put in. Wait, did I say 2?
Yeah.
Did I say we need to do 2 more?
Well, no, we need to do 1 more set of that. So all of that's only half the amount of constructors.
Now, we're saying there's only 1 more to go. There's actually 2 more to go?
Oh god. Well, you told me we needed 2 and I thought you meant as in 2 rows. I didn't realise you meant as in like
2 full setups.
2 clusters, if you will. Oh god.
Yeah, I know.
Why did I agree to this?
Nightbot, thank you very much. Ocelot milk for Alfred. I might keep him on the kitten milk, to be fair. Looks like my chest wig slipped a bit. Oh, let me just pull that up. I need a strap.
Right, so you said we needed 192 constructors, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because this is 96 so far, so this is halfway there.
Yeah.
We only need 1 more.
So I need 2 more sets of 48. Internal screaming intensifies, Hunter? Is that what's going on there?
Sorry, I just muted myself. A lot of swearing just happened.
Oh, very good of you. Yeah, I thought. I mean, to be honest, it took longer than I thought I would. For the swearing to begin, anyway. Say, you madman! The good news is I've been in and I've actually managed to fix my old factory, where I've kind of, as I've completed it, I've got like my mega storage project going on, the mega train project done. Of course, it doesn't compare to this really anymore, but I've made it so it is good using the new fluid stuff, the Mark II pipes, which is all very fancy.
I take it this is all just going to go facing off in the same direction, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
The constructors, yeah. Alright, okay. That's good.
I've kind of been putting in some belt work behind, to give an idea of how that would work. He says, having not really done it, it's a lie. Hey Alfred. Had a bit of a move there, mate. Yeah. Here's a thought.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it sounds dangerous, doesn't it? No, instead of using industrial storage containers, if I use normal storage containers and slip them in line, that should... This is a... You know, there's never going to be any overflow here. I really am planning for something that's not going to happen. There we go. So I've got them there. The reason why I've got them there is that will mean that they'll fill up as the belts if there's too much coming through, because I haven't done the exact math, but I've underdone it a little bit so that there will be spares, I hope. None of this sounds convincing, does it? I'm highly aware none of this sounds convincing. Hey WeJet, how you doing? Yeah, Alfred, right? He is quite possibly the most adorable thing that I've ever sat on my chest in the last few years. Work that one out. Enjoy. So, I'm going to need a splitter here. You okay, fella? Gonna go off? Are you trying to hide under my beard? Okay. Okay, mate. Yeah, I know. Little tickle on the nose for Alfred. Yeah, sorry, Hunter. This stream really is about Alfred more than it is about Satisfactory. It was going to happen, wasn't it? Always got to happen.
Yeah. What happened there? I say, like, Clive always became the star of the show whenever you done your elite streams.
Yeah, he did. He made
It
himself
was
known.
bound to happen.
So yeah, once we've got put all these in, it'll be the case of making sure it's all plumbed in. I guess, well, actually, I know I could probably do some of that now. Yeah, everyone on Twitch is getting the slightly earlier version of Alfred being a tail cutie. Because I didn't change the latency on YouTube, I'm sorry. Yeah, Folko, that was exactly the reason why I chose it. I thought it'd be the right way. Have I held him up and told him everything that light touches is his? What's that? What about that dark place over there? That's Luton. We never go to Luton. What did I just say, Simba? No, we won't. We don't need to do any of that. Don't need to turn him into a majestic. Did I get into the top 25% of the community goal? It's a bit of a sore topic, Weejet, if I'm honest. I did not. I only got in the top 50% after hauling 8,000 tons because I kind of forgot. So you build a base of the lightsaber. I don't even know what you'd call it. Could build the chainsaw, I guess. That would be worse. Yeah, I don't really know what you'd call it. What do you reckon you'd call it under the tool, the multi-tool? Is it a multi-tool?
Yeah, that's because it's also the same thing that disassembles. That's what I've always called it.
Yeah, makes sense. What about you, Weejet? Did you manage to make it into the top 25%? You did. So what did I say about PG-13? Bastard.
It was another double-engineered module, wasn't it? FSD
yeah,
drive?
It was. Double-engineered FSD with long range and that other thing. That other one. Fast boot. Would have been really, really handy for the Mamba. You delivered 20k, Weejet. That means I must have been only just under. Now it's even worse. Thanks, Weejet. This isn't straight. Thanks, Hunter. You always offer to help me out in Satisfactory, and at the same time, I drive you insane with how picky I am about stuff. You're a good friend.
Yeah, I've learned.
You're a good friend.
I've learned to live with that now. Oh, that's wrong. It's just when you start asking me to do the straight right-hand angles with belts, it's like that's where I draw the line, really.
Yeah, I'd probably draw the line on that right now myself.
You can deal with that.
Yeah, it would be. I feel like it'd be unfair to make someone to do exactly like really picky things in the way that you'd want to, because it's not. You aren't the same person. Everyone's got their own creative flair, and mine's right. And other people's is wrong. Because why would you do this? Henry, is this my first time playing? No. This is not my first time playing. This particular save has about 200 hours in. Yeah, I know, and 150 hours of that was trains. You don't realise how big the map is until you're having to run around it, putting train stations in. So yeah, this is the... every one of these icons here is a train station. So we've got train station pick up every single material from around the map, with the exception of uranium and sulfur. And one of the reasons we haven't done that is because uranium would just make the entire place irradiated and deadly, which seems a bit pointless. Why has no Caterium come out of... Oh, careful, buddy. You're gonna fall off. Yeah, it would be a bit ridiculous, I think, to make your entire place deadly. When I need the jetpack to move around, really. Until it's all finished and it's running, definitely need the jetpack. Yeah, I've got about 300 hours in autosave come in another save file as well. So there are sometimes I build things on Satisfactory and I'm like, oh, you know, I wish that I could play it purely on stream. So when I'm building stuff, I'm like, oh look, hey, this is what we're building. I can't. It's so addictive. I get into it and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just do this, a little spot of belt work, just a little bit of conveyor belt work. Yeah, Techno, he won't fall. I'll dive and save him. So yeah, we're going to also set up nuclear power outside of the factory. Because at the moment we're running the unlimited power cheat so that we can get everything set up and make sure everything runs. And then we'll switch the power on to make sure everything does run. We'll find out how much power we actually need. Could be annoyed with me about today's sleep, aren't you, Alfred? Be like, oh, I just kept waking me up. Layla, yeah, it is really cool to run around with a jetpack as well. I mean, it just is. Objectively speaking, jetpacks are cool. Although I don't understand why I can't wear a radiation suit at the same time as a jetpack. Because that would be my default, but yeah. So many conveyor belts to do. And also, me having Alfred asleep on my chest at the moment means that Mrs. Plater can get on and do some work without having to worry. Look at this shoddy workmanship, Hunter.
Wait.
Not my fault you put a splitter in the wrong place.
You stop playing around with your cat and actually done some work. I mean, crying out loud.
Out frickin' rageous. You take that back. Alfred needs my help. I'm his dad now. That's it. Yeah, I'm hoping that people will come for the kitten and stay for the Satisfactory. Alright, 10 cheesecake. Take care, bud. I might still be going when you come back. You never know. And also, me doing work and helping is what I'm doing. I'm doing it now. That's how I found your mistake. If you don't like being called out for your mistakes, then you've got to stop making them.
My mistakes.
Oh,
It's on your
another
world, so it
one.
doesn't matter.
Another one. What is this? And then there's another. Can't get the staff these days, can you? That's right, you can't. Hunter has left the chat. Oh. let's ignore the fact that I just made a mistake there as well. I don't think anyone saw.
So what was that?
No, I don't think anyone saw, mate. So I think it's alright. I don't think anyone noticed.
Cool.
And I don't make mistakes. But wicked cool, Steve. I'm glad that you like to see me doing some Satisfactory. I've kind of been focusing on Elite so much because of like the return of the community goals and the storyline and stuff. I've really enjoyed it. But that trade CG absolutely killed me this week. I was doing trade runs yesterday, and it was just I hate trade runs. Because it's not very interesting flying back and forth between two places a lot. And having to hold a button for ages. Unfortunately, it is not my favourite type of gameplay. And yeah, I could have focused on the the anti-Goid one. But it was a bit much like hard work. So I thought I'd do the trade one. I thought I'd make use of having a carrier. I was like, yeah, I'll do this. Oh look. A Satisfactory stream produced my favourite plater quote ever. Talking to Hunter. I know it can't be perfect, but it doesn't have to be crap. God,
What?
that is a motto for life, if ever there was one.
That's harsh. That is like incredibly harsh.
Yeah. I feel like that's something that old school manager me would say as well. I used to be a professional people manager. That was my job. I used to manage a team of 25 people, 25 call center agents. Before being made redundant earlier this year, because of the Rona. So plus also being sick a lot. So it's kind of like, yeah, I can't really do that. But yeah, so I used to manage these, and I was the manager that was brought in to fire people. I was the one that was like, yeah, so we've got to do a disciplinary. I'll do it. It was me, and I used to be the one that would be stone cold. Had to fire people before for leaving halfway through their shift or turning up late a lot, and during their first month and things like that. And it was like I couldn't believe that you stayed stone faced when she started crying. I'm like, yeah, don't care. It's that. It wouldn't be very professional if I caved in because someone started crying. The only person that I care about them crying is my wife. So there. I'm not totally heartless. I'm a little bit heartless. But yeah, when it comes to doing one thing in Elite Dangerous, I always think it's nice to be able to mix things up a bit and get involved in lots of different things. So the Goid fighting is fun. Fight them on planet surfaces was something I'd never done before. So that was a good laugh last stream. I definitely enjoyed that because it was just like, oh my god, I'm actually fighting Thargoids on a planet surface, and it's messy. This is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right.
Soon we're going to have a whole lot more new things to do in Elite.
Oh no! Ooh, we are so close to running out of space, aren't we? Yeah, I'm looking forward to Odyssey. That's an understatement, I think. It's gonna be epic. Let's face it, it's gonna be absolutely epic. It's gonna be the different things that we're gonna be able to do. It's just gonna be so cool. It's that. So, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to raid a base and shoot everyone in the face. And they're like, yes, we are. Which I'm looking forward to. So first we blow up all of their ships in orbit. Then we move down and then we take them out.
Oh, I think we might just run out of room, but we've only got one more road to put in, and then I think that's it.
Well, I guess the thing that we should do is oh, Alfred, I'm so sorry. And also, excuse me. It's okay, buddy. Don't really know what sneezes are, do you? It's okay. I guess I hope that what we need to do is just delete everything and move it back. Good joke, isn't it? It is just a joke. I promise it's a joke. I'm sorry. Yeah, it wants to be a joke.
Well, coronavirus ain't going to be the biggest problem this year for you.
Oh really? Oh really? Like that, is it? Just watch you slow delete everything in the factory. It's like, stop it. No. Stop it. No. Stop it.
Well, you'd be happy to know it literally just fits on our last square.
Thank goodness for that. Yeah, Falco. My human exploded. Oh no, he did the exploding. Right, so also from here, can do some working out where things need to be and that's backed up, at least. Is that one even running? I've got this concern about things not running. Okay, that is outputting, that's fine. Lots of precious Caterium bars that are moving the wrong direction. Like, they are definitely moving the wrong direction. Oh well. But they're not moving the wrong direction at the same time, which is interesting. And remove that. Henry saying, Odyssey also means you don't have to buy a computer made by the government to get Star Citizen. I mean, Star Citizen isn't actually that intensive. It's just badly made. At the moment, because it's not been optimised. Oh god, I'm going to get roasted for that. I should not have said that. That's what I should not have said that. But yeah, it's just not optimised in any way. That's all. So, it's not that it's badly made.
It just needs a lot of work still.
Yeah, it's that. It's a work in progress, and as long as you know that, then it should be okay. But don't get me wrong, I have bought into Star Citizen. I am a backer at this point, so I have played it, not recently because I got too annoyed with it, unfortunately. I found it a bit too frustrating to enjoy the experience over previous updates. Badly made. It isn't even made yet. Okay. Yeah, it's just not optimised. I've said this before, that Star Citizen, when it gets there, will be a good game. I fully believe that. It's when it's going to get there bit. That's the only bit that I'm slightly concerned about. Is when is it going to get there? Yeah, that's my one worry.
Well, didn't Star Citizen and Elite go into development around the same time?
Yeah, they did. But then you get a lot of people that will say that Elite Dangerous is an inch deep and a mile wide, and there's not anything to do. They go, oh, what, you can't even get out your ship yet? And it's like, well, come middle of next year, no one's going to be in a position to say that, really. And we don't know what we're going to get either. We don't know what Odyssey's going to be like. It's always the case of temper your expectations, because you just never know. We might get a lame duck. You never know. It feels unlikely, though. It feels very unlikely. Autosave, by the way. Will Star Citizen come to Xbox? No. I would, to be honest, King Joker, I would really... probably not.
Nah.
It just seems really unlikely. So.
I want to try and get hold of one of those PS5s when they come out.
Oh yeah?
I'm going to try and get one anyway.
Oh, they're almost out, aren't they? It's like happening in days?
I think it's Friday, yeah. But is it going to be the case of, like, you know, the 30 series of GPUs, are they going to be sort of like sold out within seconds and bought by scalpers and sold on eBay for like 10 times the markup?
Oh, well, the answer to that is yes. Yes, they will be.
Yes.
That's Is there much more you can do in Star Citizen than Elite Dangerous? Not really. The run around on foot thing, and the fact we're going to get that means that that's a null and void argument point.
There's two things I say Star Citizen does better than Elite Dangerous: mining and multi-crew. Multi-crew especially is much more fun in Star Citizen, and the mining is much more interactive. But other than that, yeah. Trading, you're still going from A to B and selling stuff and buying stuff. It's different sides of the same coin, really.
Yeah, they're focused on different things. I would say that Star Citizen is built from the bottom up, but Elite Dangerous is built top down. So Elite Dangerous does that macro scale really well, the one-to-one galaxy, and the planets look amazing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I haven't really got much on them, but that's the micro scale. You start to look at that. But then you've got Star Citizen where you walk into a room and it looks lived in. To me, that's kind of the difference. Is I think Elite's going to have to try very, very hard, or Frontier will have to try very hard to make sure it doesn't feel sterile.
Still, there's going to be a lot of comparisons when Odyssey does launch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It is going to be Elite versus Star Citizen.
Wait, it's all Elite versus Star Citizen videos? Always has been. I think what will happen is that for me, Elite Dangerous has always had ships as the star of the show. This will change. This will change. It'll change everything. God, a sea of constructors.
I was to say, at least it's done, but it's never going to end, is it?
No, it's not done either. Because of all the belt work. All the belt work. Crop 1029. What are the Sam H is this? This is Satisfactory, which is it's a game, isn't it? Made by Coffee Stain Studios. It's a factory building game where you kind of start off with the basic materials and you build up to more and more complex machinery. I also have a kitten on my chest as well.
You're just sort of resting on the zip of your hoodie.
Pretty much, yeah. He's
Oh.
Oh, hey buddy, don't fall down. Because I have something called pectus excavatum, which basically means that I've got like a dent in the middle of my rib cage. It's reasonably common. Like 1 in 1,000 people have it. It's genetic. It's don't cause me any problems or anything. But it looks like I've basically had my rib cage go "Ooh," and someone poked the middle of it. So I get a bit of a shelf where my belly is, and because of that, that's where cats like to sleep. Yeah, luckily enough in Satisfactory, things do never end, because if the resource nodes ran out, then you wouldn't be able to do anything like this. It'd be pointless. And as it goes, there isn't a storyline, but there will be when the game goes into final version, because this is just early access. Gordon, you talk about the cost to Star Citizen, but it's not a cost to you, so it doesn't matter. You could talk about the cost of Elite Dangerous, like how much money has Elite Dangerous made Frontier, or the total income, rather than profit. And then if you were to look at it, I'm pretty sure the numbers wouldn't be that different. Okay, is that all the belts done? Nope. It's like, every time, oh look, the belts are done. No, they're not. Oh, man. As long as you've not had to pay 300 million from for Star Citizen, I don't think it matters how much it costs overall. You've got a gurgly belly there, Alfred. Okay, so that's all the Caterium coming in and filling up the machines. Oh,
I just need to
oh, nice! You put in the power bolts.
I put the power bolts in. Yeah, I just haven't powered them up. And the only other thing we need to do is configure all the constructors to do quick wire.
Yeah, I'll start the other end, I guess.
Just trying to find. No. Right.
Oh. This is going to be a real pain in the backside, this is.
There's one thing I wish if they did import from Factorio is you can just sort of like copy and paste like recipes. So if you like say just pick one constructor, put it down as quick wire, then copy it, and then you can send it to all the other constructors that you want.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's one quality of life thing I'd love for them to do.
I don't know if you've seen some people have made a mod for Satisfactory where you can copy and paste things. So you can copy a large selection of things and then paste them, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, blueprints. In ghost buildings, have they done that one as well?
Yeah, I've seen that. I really wish there was a quick way to do this. I mean, having you help me is the quicker way. Definitely, but... Also, I've put all these power poles in, but I can't remember how I was going to wire them up. I just can't remember.
I just copied across.
Yeah. But yeah, Steve, they do. They do have mods. It's unofficial mod support, but the guys from Coffee Stain like them and promote them, promote mods. They go, it's really cool, and there's a lot of stuff that they put into the actual game that were originally mods, and they're like, oh, we've done that because it's a good idea, and we were going to do it anyway. Just mods made it first, so yeah. Okay, I think that should be all of them. Or is it?
I think so. I think the only way to really find out is how it all on and see where it's missed.
No. That was one. Oh, was that just one? Interesting. Okay.
Could be just didn't go through properly.
Yeah, there is always the risk of the multiplayer is a bit of a thing.
Oh, I guess it's time to power them all up, isn't it?
Let me just. Oh, why is that? Hang on. Let me just have a quick look to see what's full and what's not. It's almost full of Caterium. There's no Caterium in. Is that one? Is the bottom one not connected? Ah, there we go. Just. Okay. Got this last bit of belt work to do from the other side. And then, yeah, we'll go through and connect everything up power-wise. Work out the best way with the first one, and then duplicate that for the rest.
Yeah.
So I've got this really big open space that I wasn't expecting to have, so I'm probably going to need to be sensible with it. Be like, let's actually use the open space sensibly. Yeah, so I think the workshop support would be good, but I think they might look at that when it's out of early access. Because Coffee Stain actually sent me copies of Satisfactory, so I'm a bit of a shill when it comes to that. Not I've been paid, but I did get free copies, which is nice on both platforms. Now, Alfred, you've been a very, very sleepy kitten for the last hour and 20 minutes. How do you feel about saying hello to people for a little bit? No? Okay. He's like, no, I don't want to do that. It's like, but Dad, do I have to? Yeah, this is another case of my... You know how I always do that thing where I'm like, this is how you can do something, but I'm not saying that you should do it this way? That's his factory. Wait, what? What the deuce? It's weird because it looked like the Caterium ingots came out of the storage container in the wrong direction because the way the belts are running, like totally bizarre. It looked like they came out the wrong direction. Obviously they didn't. Right, let's have a thunk. So it's got 12. I mean, to be honest, I probably didn't need to put all these Mark III power bolts in because it's only 12 per row. Well,
oh, they're in now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be interested when I have to start dealing with the nuclear waste side of things. It's gonna be interesting. Alright, Ray, take care, buddy. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, I might just keep... Yeah, I don't really know why I did it this way. Yeah, I'll just keep the ones at the end. Oh, another autosave. Gypsy, no, it does not make pharmaceutical isolators. I am very sorry, bud. I'm guessing that's the great hunt for engineering materials continues. Yeah, so we just need the N2 for looks things.
Okay.
And then I'm basically connecting as many as I can to the ones at this end. And then the other ones to the ones at the other end. That should keep it relatively uniform, he says. Full, super convincing. Beat it. Hey Kuro, how you doing? I see my beard has a new best friend. Yeah, it has a new friend. Hey Alfred. Alfred. Doesn't know his name yet. Which is pretty weird when you think about it, isn't it? Not knowing your name. Like we've always all known our names. But yeah, this is Alfred. Yeah, buddy. It's Alfred. It's a floof. Going to change over to the big camera, or what I've referred to as the scene with Kitten. There's Alfred. Oh, big yawn, fella. Big yawn. But yeah, that's Alfred being the most adorable little kitten that I could have ever imagined. Wiring, right. That's the fun bit. Ah, no! What are we doing? All over the shop. No, Alfred, you're a bit smelly. Do you know that? Oh yeah, and I don't need to have. You don't need the that one going straight line either, do we?
What's that?
Just realised we don't need it on every row. We don't need one going from one end to the other, do we? Because it's already connected. Which probably doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
You would, wouldn't you? From one end of the same road to the other, because one of the power poles is not going to be connected once you turn the power on properly.
What dope? Yep. Oh, good one, you mug. That's me, being me. So how
He
does
says
it
I
get
don't
kept?
know anything.
I don't think I do say that. I just say that you're not very good at it. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Oh, you're petting my chin now, Alfred. Is that what's happening? I'm guessing you started at the other end.
Yeah, just working my way towards the middle. Delete some of these power poles first.
Oh, that's a little hole in the ground. Where'd that come from? Oh, someone's woken up and now he's decided it's time to actually start messing things up, I guess. Yeah, you do say that, Folko, but then at the same time, I'm like, well, I am the streamer, so I've got to talk, and Alfred is the star of the show. Do you have to do wires in Factorio?
No. Well, yes and no. You get power poles, but you get various sizes. But each one has like an area of effect type thing. So they have to connect to each other. But the machines sort of have to be within the area of effect.
Right.
So you can have like big power poles that go like they have like a long reach, so they can go from like one end of the map to the other. Like transferring all the power and that, but they have like a small area of effect and stuff like that. You get the small ones which are much more cost effective.
Why is this not getting any... Ah. Didn't finish my belt work, did I? I think, if I remember my maths, which I probably don't, this will do about 2,120 Caterium wire, quick wire per minute. I think. If someone else wants to do 192 times 60 for me, that'd be good. Right, Alfred, wait. Don't squeak at me. You don't need to. He doesn't even meow properly. It just squeaks. That's all he does is squeak. And now people can actually tell he's a cat, and not just a ball of fluff, because you can see his eyes. Oh god, what are you doing? Why are you grabbing hold of my beard? Oh. He's like, come on Dad, it's time to play now, it's time to play. What are these things on your head? They look stupid. Why do you have these stupid things on your head, Dad? Oh dear.
What's he going to think when he sees you with a VR headset on?
Yeah, that's going to be later on today, so that's going to be an interesting one. I have no clue, actually. And also, is he going to know to stay clear of my feet? Or is he going to try and climb up my leg? Because I was brushing my teeth yesterday, and he ran into the bathroom and just started climbing my leg, and then he was on my back. I was like, great, this is my life now.
He's probably going to attack your toes when you're playing.
He aims high. He aims for ankles, so that'll be fun. It's like, oh, big target, aim high, nice. Okay. Oh, sweet. Only one row left. goodness for that.
Oh, thank God.
You've just plonked a power pole down there, you know.
Oh, you already connected it to the other one, that's why. That's what I was trying to do.
It's that moans about me not helping. Help. And he moans about that too. Blimey.
So you're just getting in the way, you are.
Right,
Getting in the way of my project.
Your project, yeah. You're getting in the way of Hunter's Mega Factory project.
Oh.
Mediocre, hello, how you doing?
I see a red light in the distance.
I see a lot of red lights in the distance, actually.
It's not... There we go.
So yeah, this is it working? That's the big question is it working?
Well, oh no, it's because he's not got
No,
English.
no, it's not. It's not working. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough Caterium coming out from the other end. No. I mean, it's not far off. It's what's needed? So it only needs one Caterium to start going. So it's when I sort out the Caterium trains, it'll be fine, I'm sure. But there are some things that I really do need to look at doing, and some of that is the Caterium ore storage slots in places. I'm not sure it's going to be the best way to do it. I mean, this one's completely backed up and non-moving. What's with that? Yes, fella. Okay, calm down. Wait, is this one not connected? Yeah. Yes, Alfred. So. So, I've got one of the Caterium things is producing nothing. Has no Caterium in it. At all. And I'm starting to think maybe I didn't connect it. And some are emptying out quicker than others. One of them's full. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. This is not... Alright, let's follow the fancy belt work down. Why are some of them flowing and some of them aren't? What's going on? Oh, this place has nothing but... Like, it's like it has nothing but potential. But it's not using any of it. But then again, I wasn't aiming for the most efficient factory. Just the biggest. Right, Alfred, what do you want from me? Hmm? Is it just brilliant being here, but you don't really... Do I have to put you on the floor? So you can never run around? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it sounds weird, but he was looking in my beard for nipples yesterday. Because he kept kind of like reaching up and trying to knead knead my beard. And I was like, is he checking for nipples? Because he's hungry? Because that's weird.
Man, that's a stream quote if I ever heard one.
Yeah. Alright. I don't understand why 2 of these things are still emptying out. It should hopefully stabilise itself. Right, you off, Alfred? You don't know how to get down, so you've gone higher. Okay. Like, that's empty. Is this one is it actually empty? Yeah, that one's empty. This one's full for some reason. That one's part full. Oh, autosave. That I missed. It's also got some in. I'm sure they'll all be empty in a minute anyway, so it'll be fine.
I'm seeing it's just 2 platforms seem to have stuff in it.
Oh god. Oh god. I think you're messing my neck up, actually, Alfred, but I'm not entirely sure because I can't feel that part of my neck. So I don't know. I think another one's on the way in though. Another Caterium train is on the way in. So, oh no, taking a tangent. So I can at least find out what's going on because it takes a pretty long route.
How many trains have you got running for Caterium?
3.
3.
3 so far, yeah. Because, right, it takes, how long did I say, 24 minutes? 24 minutes for a train to complete a loop. What I need to do is really sit down and work out how long it takes to fill the train station. No, it wasn't a Caterium one after all.
23 minutes.
And now you're on this side. So yeah, 23 minutes. Right. Oh boy. Is it empty yet? Nope. Okay, one of them's almost empty. The thing is that not all of them are pure nodes. So it could be that they're not picking out right. Well, it's Gordon. Basically, what they're doing is they're checking for a heartbeat because they secretly want you to be edible. That's not true. That isn't true. It's made up. Yeah, there's a pretty long route that the Caterium goes around. I'm trying to think what could be the best way to make it so that it's not even like putting any storage containers at the front end will help. It has to be at the back end. And what I should have done is thought ahead and put a storage container, like 12 storage containers stacked on top of each other, so that this would fill up for when it's full, and then it'd have extra. But it's just not going to be able to. 12 wouldn't fit, only 6 will. Because each container is 2 conveyor belts tall. I've already checked. There's a reason why I haven't done it. It would involve way too much taking things apart.
Well, unless you want two rows of 6.
Yeah.
It won't take too much. Like, you'd have to get rid of the entire wall of conveyor belts.
Yeah, you take out one middle row. But then at the moment, like, there isn't any. That's the problem. But what I want is I want it to be able to. I don't know. Don't know how to make this work. Because the problem is, okay, I say the problem is using all of the Caterium. That's not a problem. That's good. The problem is that we're sitting here holding. Oh, actually, a train's about to come in for Caterium. It's exciting. So, train come in. And is it empty yet? No, this one's still not empty. So that means it's going to drop off almost... Actually, what we need to do is we need to see how much Caterium gets dropped off. Oh crap, goes down on top. Alright, let's see how much gets dropped off by. Yeah, this is a... there's some things that there's a lot of maths that I need to do, but it also takes a lot of time to do the math. Because this would be 23 minutes for me to look at how full each one gets from a single drop-off. Because it immediately starts getting emptied out. So that's almost full. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows of 5, that's 3,000. So yeah, it's about like 3,100 Caterium being brought in. That's how much a train can bring in. Assuming, and it flies out so fast. Kuro, I don't want the health inspector to know that I've got a cat sitting on my shoulder the whole time either. That's probably not great. What's he even think when he's too big to do that? Okay, so the thing about just adding another train, it's not the pure simple solution that I want it to be, because I have to make sure they're spaced out correctly. That's the only thing. So yeah, it's not awful. I mean, they're all bringing about the same. So adding another train, yes. Problem is, there is another train, and here it comes now, because it's here too early. That's good timing, actually. I couldn't have scripted that better.
See, now that will fill up the stations, but then there's going to be such a long delay between.
Can you check to see if it does? Is that right? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to delay this one and hold it back.
See what comes up. Because I can't see anything on the belts, but I can see stuff in storage.
Because I imagine this is going to put it back down with... Because if it puts it back down with some on, which, yeah, it does. Yeah. It's going to for all of them. Right. What's the part? Off.
Well, it seems to be short by 1 square. Unless it just sort of empties out that quickly.
No, it'll empty out at the same rate as the yeah. So that means it's not quite got enough, so it needs to be held back slightly so that when it gets to the other end, the other train station's full. Yeah, so popper wrap, that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to make sure it's spaced out correctly so that we actually get a full, decent flow. Like the smart move would be wait, I guess now at this point, 8 minutes, and then set this one going, and that should hopefully do it. But
how many Caterium stations do you have?
12.
Because the only other thing I could think of is maybe stagger them. You know, one do all the odd numbers, one do all the evens. Oh, it's unloaded again.
Oh, that's me. That's me doing that. Because I just want to see how much, like, to get it empty before I send it off. That's my idea. So I'm manually docking it.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I can think of is get one to do all the odd numbers, one to do all the evens.
Okay, so there's only one that's still full currently. Oh crap! And here comes another one. Right, this one needs stopping. This one definitely needs stopping. And it's got another one behind it immediately. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. Yeah, another train's just arrived. Right, turn it
got 3 docked here.
Yeah, a third one's come in. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, that they promise they catch up with each other. Okay, so we'll catch this one on the way out. That's probably going to run into me. You don't do it, I will.
No, yeah, because it's just going to he might delete everything.
Paper Wrap, no, I'm not using any mods. It's vanilla. Yeah, because at this point it's just topping up and that's useless. That doesn't help. And then another 23 minutes time, this same thing's going to happen, so it won't help. Right, so we'll jump in this one. Turn autopilot off. And then we'll stop it. And then I need to see how full it is. Really, actually, it's completely full. Like, almost completely full, should I say.
So it's picking up a good amount, it's just...
Yeah, it's just...
The timings are off.
Yeah, the timings are off. So... I need to work out the exact timings, and that's going to be actually vile to do.
Yeah.
Because I need to work I need to work out how long it takes for a single train container's worth of Caterium to empty out. Then I would need to work that out into 23 minutes and divide it so that it would be like this is how many times it needs to go over 23 minutes then. Do you think Transport for London have this problem? On the tube? Or they're just like, nah, every 3 minutes we'll do it? So that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,200 per train. What's search? What was search? There's a search function, isn't there, in Satisfactory? I can't remember what it is.
No, not that one.
Yeah, because I know it works. Is N?
November. Yeah.
N for November. There we go. Right, because then we can do 3,200, and then we can divide it by 780, isn't it, for fast belts?
That's it. Yeah.
So it's 4.1 minutes. So every 4.1 minutes, it will take for it to fill up with enough for a single train. So that means there needs to be a train at each station every 4 minutes. Which means that is 5 trains every 23 minutes-ish. I vote this. Yes, I am emptying the station at max pace. So every 4 minutes. Okay, well. It's going to be fun. Let's just set this one going though.
Also, why not stagger them then? Give that a go. See how that works.
Yeah,
if you've got 4.
Only thing is
like,
that the staggering doesn't matter. Is it? Hang on. Oh right, no, it's the same train. I was like, wait, there's another train. Hang on, there's another one coming. Wait, what's? I'm so confused. No, I mean he's pretty comfortable at the moment. It's okay, but you can take him.
I just don't know because it looks like he's been asleep and almost falling off.
I thought he'd woken up.
No.
Hey, Alfred, buddy, do you? Okay, yeah, now I need help.
Don't worry.
There we go.
Do you want him back?
No, it's okay. I can sit up straight now. There we go, right, that's more comfortable. So, I wonder which train we're in. Let me just work out which one it is. Right, it's the longer one. Separate them out a touch. Oh my god, ladders! Why have I not built any yet? This is the big thing. The big thing is ladders in Satisfactory now. Wow. So it's a big thing. Can you just jump off halfway through it? Like halfway around?
Yeah. And
Nice.
they stack on top of each other.
Nice. Yeah, the little one does indeed have a bit of a squeak, Steve. He doesn't meow, just squeaks like that. In the background, just a little. Oh, but jetpack fuel doesn't refresh. It's a shame. Right. Yeah, I really dislike having to play a game with a stopwatch. This is one of the problems. So I could do what needs to be done with a stopwatch or a timer, and be like, right, this is what we'll do. It's another autosave. Oh, the autosaves. But yeah, I don't know. Because you've got to have margin for error. Because you can't have. Oh, look, this one's almost empty. Right. So I actually think the train station's emptied out now. No. What the crap? Oh, it's going to fill up, isn't it? Because it's going to get completely backed up. Right. We get the timings going when all the trains are full. That's going to be the best way to do it. Because that way there's no stopping, there's no messing around. Yeah, that sounds right. Does that sound right? What do you reckon? Don't know anymore,
I don't know. No. Oh,
that's me doing that. Because it's full. Well, empty. The opposite of full. Duh. And then what that means is we can delete this train because it doesn't need to be in at all. Because this is the one that I used to time it initially, which is probably the wrong one to use because it didn't stop at every single station. Well, it stopped and goed. Stopped and went. Yeah, stopped and went. Alright, send this one off now. And then we'll build another one. I've made this such hard work. I should have just done... I really should have just done conveyor belts from all over the map. Now I'm like, right, keeping an eye on the time to see when we can send the next train off. So we'll get the timetable put in, and then at 4:58 it'll be good to go. Yeah, I've done rough timings because rough time is all I have to do. Got 8. Come on. And then the final one. Got it. Okay, so 2 minutes and then we'll send this one off. Although this, oh god, it's almost empty.
Well, looking at the map, you got Caterium Train 3's just left. Pick up 9.
Okay.
So
If only they were evenly spaced out, it'd be so much easier. Gotta work it all out. But no, it's not. Not remotely. Oh yeah, I've mentioned it. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and if you're watching on YouTube and you fancy it, and you want to hit the like button, please do. I would appreciate it. And the same if you're watching on Twitch and you haven't followed, please do. You can subscribe on YouTube if you want. That works.
right, while we're waiting, I'm going to tidy up these power poles down here. Because now you can put walls plugs on the roof.
Yeah, the roof plugs would be good, definitely. Although, if you just remember, when you do that, they will stop functioning. The train stations will stop.
Oh, I won't do that then. Because it mucks things up with the Caterium. Last thing I really want to do.
Yeah,
that
well, if we can get this one out. Right, it's going. Right, so the next one's stopping at it. On the map. Is miles away. So... Oof.
Sweet. Oh, there it is.
Go, go, go! Go, 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 go! Because they automatically attach, don't they? So you can just, look up at the ceiling and that's where it goes. That's cool.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'll touch it just in case it mucks up the timings on the Caterium thing.
Oh, it shouldn't do. It definitely shouldn't. So, I think it's how far to spread them out, I guess, is the question.
Well, you can always have it directly above, can't you?
Do that. It's there. To that. Then we remove that. It's kind of oh yeah, that's right. And then you can do that thing they've done where it will automatically adjust which one it is, so you don't have to worry about looking too far away. That kind of, like, you don't have to worry about, oh, how far do I need to put this roof one in, when you can just bung it in. I explained that really badly, so I apologise to everyone. There's so many words that I have to try and remember. Some are English as well, some aren't. So it's hard. It's hard talking. Okay, so that's the first 3 done. Because currently it looks like the train should be taken out by a wire that goes across the front, and to me that seems a bit off. That seems like something we shouldn't be doing. It should get built with some aesthetics in mind.
Plus it does look a lot tidier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Pop. Pop. Yeah, it looks so much tidier. Like, it's ridiculous how much tidier. How much tidier? Yeah, how tidier it looks. So yeah, Phil doesn't know, this is, what is it, 12 train stations? Nope. More.
3, 6,
13.
9.
Hey Gears, how you doing, fella? You've missed Alfred for now because he's hanging out with Mrs. Plater after him falling asleep behind my neck. I can take him back, yeah. Can show him off.
He's still asleep.
He's still asleep.
Yeah.
God, we're in for a crazy night. I can tell you that much. You put him in your hood.
Because he loves it so much.
Right. This is little Alfred, who is struggling to stay awake. But there he is. You just got to look at the camera, fella. I know you don't understand that. Alfred. He is. So, you just. He's just melted. He's melted. I promise he's alive. He is just. Here you go. Yeah, just absolutely melted. Gonna hand him back over. Because he hurts my elbows to be leaning far back. Oh, buddy! He just kicks up a fuss over everything. He's like, no, don't put me down, put me down. I don't like it. It's like, well, tough. Basically, tough. Yeah, I'm still not sure about bringing sulfur back to the main factory. Just because I don't really have much of a reason to unless I'm making batteries. And batteries don't really do anything.
Yeah. It's only really used that for batteries and uranium processing, so...
Yeah, and the uranium we can process off-site for logical reasons.
I think we got one of the Caterium trains that's coming back. It's heading them back in now.
That's good. That must be one that was at number 9. Oh, I should have named that Caterium train that we sent out and I didn't, because I'm an idiot.
Caterium train. Yeah, you did. You have named it, or have you?
No, I haven't named one of them. So it's almost named, but then it's not quite named.
Oh. Train 3 has arrived.
Right, that's all the train stations wired up as well from the roof. That looks so much better. So much. Right. Yep. So that should... Oh my god, why? There's 2 of them left. Interesting. Because I'm waiting for it to get completely backed up on Quickwire, which can't be yet. If it's picked them all up. Oh, actually no, is it just... No, it's filling the containers. Still. Oh no,
I've
apart
got
from this
one. Come down to where I am, because one of the freight platforms isn't unloading any Caterium. Or is it just...
Where, oh yeah.
The second from last.
Second from last. No, it is unloading.
It is.
Yeah, I
Or
just get...
isn't.
The conveyor belt, everything's going the wrong way. Everything looks like it's going the wrong way. Why is it doing this to me?
The one I'm standing on is nothing leaving, but the other ones are.
Yeah,
like
this,
they're emptying out.
yeah, it should be. This one's completely backed up, so this will be completely backed up on Quickwire.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, so we're completely backed up at the end. So currently, the ones that are, some of them are running and some of them aren't. So that'll fill up. Let's head upstairs. See what's going on up there. How many hours does this session have in game? Around 200. Which feels ridiculous. Oh. You know what? I knew that autosave was coming and I still jumped around. I'm still in the air for it, which isn't great.
Should get a bit of a boost out of it.
Yep.
Does it still do that?
Yeah, it does. So that one's completely backed up.
Oh, it looks like all the quick wires all backed up. It's just a sea of yellow lights.
Yeah, so it must be the Caterium ingots that aren't backed up yet, because I've got those buffers in, those storage containers. Although it's looking pretty backed up.
Yep, that's full up.
I think maybe it's the machines that aren't backed up yet. Yeah, it's a few of the machines that aren't backed up, but not many of them. They are getting there. Let's get there quicker. Because I've got some Caterium in my inventory, so we get rid of that. Right. Done. That is literally just one. It was the one that was empty or run out before. It's the one that was really empty. Is the last one to back up, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Think on that one. Now I am going to call time for the stream there, I think, guys, because I've not been feeling too great over the last week or so. Meds have really got me down, and I still haven't had my scan results yet. So I'm feeling pretty bummed and distracted. But it has been good fun. Hunter, I appreciate you joining me, because otherwise I probably would have been all over the shop more than I already am. So I would say thank you very much everyone who's been watching. Please do think about liking on YouTube and subscribing on YouTube and following on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch. And you know what? We'll find someone to raid, because we haven't raided someone on for Satisfactory before. So let's do that. Let's see who we got. I don't know anyone who plays Satisfactory, so we're just going to pick the person at the top and we're going to raid them. They're called Dark Hoover. Better than a vacuum. I don't really know. Don't know what I'm saying. So go send some love over there. And I say once again, thank you very much everyone who's watching. Commander Plater out.